Hi there, welcome back to my channel and another pickups episode. So to be honest, I thought I wouldn't do so well with pickups in January, but it turns out I've done quite well. I've picked up quite a few bits and pieces here. So the first thing that I picked up was a freebie. It was 35 Xbox 360 games that this lady was giving away in my hometown. She didn't want anything for them, she just wanted rid of them. So I managed to pick up 35 Xbox 360 games, which was absolutely brilliant. And I think, yeah, so 10 of them I've already given away to my little brother because I've already had them. The first 6 here I already have on different consoles, but I've kept them just now for the Xbox collection. The first one is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and they're all really good condition, and they're all complete in box. And then we've got Assassin's Creed, the first one. And Assassin's Creed is a series that I've just started to really start playing. I finished Black Flag not long ago, and I'm 80 hours or something into Valhalla. That game's just consuming my life at the moment. And then we've got the Lego Movie, the video game, complete box. I've got this one already on the Wii U. And then I've got this already on the PS3, but it's sealed, so I had no intention of opening it, so now I can give it a go. And it's Colonial Marines, Aliens. I've heard it's not very good, to be honest, but I want to give it a bash to see for myself how bad it is, or maybe how underrated it is. I have no idea. Next one's a great game I've got in the PS3. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty short though, and it's Rage. And it's all there as well, complete in box, and I think it's actually a multi-disc. Yeah, it's got 3 discs in there for it. And then we've got Modern Warfare 2. So Modern Warfare 1 and 2 here. And again, complete in box. This is by far my favourite Call of Duty game. I love Modern Warfare 2. It's brilliant. And then Sega Superstars Tennis. I've got this one already on the Wii. But like I said, I want to keep these ones for the Xbox collection. And they're all great condition, these games that she gave me. And then moving on to the games that I didn't have. So these, I think there's like 18 maybe here or something that I didn't have. So the first 3 are games that you need to have the peripheral to play them with. And it's Disney Infinity, complete in box as well. Disney Infinity 2, 2.0. Complete. Great condition as well. It's been looked after really well. Skylanders Giants. I think these 3 games here. Get the wee man into maybe. And then a really fun game, because we do like playing games as a family, so I think this one could be pretty cool as well. It's Hasbro Family Game Night. Looks pretty cool. Nice and complete. It's got Mousetrap on it, Cluedo, Twister, the Game of Life, so I think it could be an interesting game to play as a wee family game. This one here, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've never played it myself. I've heard it's really big. You can lose yourself in this game for ages, for hours and hours and hours. And it's Terraria on the 360 as well. Complete in box. I've heard it's really vast, and a lot of hidden secrets and things like that in the game. And it's 2-player co-op. So maybe I can do something with MJ and play that together. Do a little series on that or something. That could be quite cool fun. Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Lego Batman 3, sorry. Complete in box. I think I've got Lego Batman 2 on the Wii, I think. So just need to find the first one. A great game as well. I loved my first person shooters back in the 7th generation days, and this was a top game. Crisis 2. I loved it. So I'm happy to have this now on the 360. I've got number 3 on the PS3. This one I've not heard of. It's made by Square Enix, so I'm hoping it could be pretty cool. It's Mindjack. complete as well. So there's a lot of these games here that I've not played before, so I'm looking forward to adding them to my tower as well as time goes on. This one here, I finished the first one last year, the first time I've played it, and I've heard the second one's a lot better, and it's Lost Planet 2. And I was really impressed with the first one actually, so I'm looking forward to getting stuck into this one at some point. And this next one's got a terrible Metacritic rating. I don't know anything about it. A Codemasters game, first person shooter, and it's Damnation. I think in Metacritic gave it 33, I think it was an overall 33, so it's not looking too good, but again, like Colonial Marines, I'd like to give it a wee go, see for myself. And these games here are fantastic games. I love comic books as well, so Batman Arkham City. I really enjoyed Batman Arkham Asylum. That game was phenomenal. The next one here is Sniper Ghost Warrior. So again, not heard much of this. I know my dad really likes his sniper games and his military games, so maybe this is a game that he would like to play. I don't know if it's the same kind of series as Sniper Elite, because I know they're pretty good, but I don't know much about this one here. Sniper Ghost Warrior. Made by City Interactive. I haven't even heard of them, so let's see what that's like. And this one here, I probably won't play. I think it was one of them were free with PS Plus not long, a couple of months ago. Farming Simulator. Just not my cup of tea. I know that it's got a big following, Farming Simulator games, but yeah, it's not really for me. It's complete. Nice to add to the collection. Brilliant games. Don't need much introduction to these games here. Street Fighter 4. Ultra Street Fighter 4, sorry. I think that's got all the characters in it, things like that. And over 100 costumes and stuff. Yeah, a lot of DLC stuff in this one here. So happy to have that as well. Another Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This is the one with the Kevin Spacey in it. We've got Star Trek Legacy. So I'm not a big Trekkie, but I like Star Trek. I don't know too much of the lore and things like that. I'm enjoying watching Star Trek Discovery at the moment. That's pretty cool. And I liked Star Trek Next Generation when I was younger. So happy to add another Star Trek game into the collection. And then these next two games here, I thought I've heard about these games. Like I thought I've heard they're pretty good games. Quite fun to play. So we've got Earth Defense Force 2017. I think these are two player co-op as well, split screen, so maybe another shooter game for me and Jay to play. That's kind of cool. It actually opens up so there's a bigger picture, and that's quite cool. And then Earth Defense Force 2025. These could be good games to play, co-op with Jay. So that was the big massive freebie I got, big massive free collection of 360 games that this lady was wanting rid of, so I'm quite happy to get them. I didn't spend too much money this month on games. I think I spent maybe around £25 on all my games that I've got. So I'll go on to these PS2 games next. I got these from, I get these, I'm sure it was Amy again on Game Trader or Game in Paradise, I can't really remember. But there's it was 6 games for £10, and there's 3 games in here that I wanted to get. Sorry, 4 games in here that I did want to get, and the other 2 I just picked out just to make up the 6. So one of those 2 were Constantine, the video game, the Keanu Reeves movie, and this one's not complete in box unfortunately, but it's the only one here that's not complete in box. And then we got Mission Impossible Operation Surma. was the other one I just added in there just to make up the 6 games. And this one I wanted because it's quite a historic game. It started off a fantastic series, and it's the original Burnout Black Label, so it's like a really original game, and I'm happy to have Burnout 1. I love the Burnout games, but I like the arcade racing games. And another kind of arcade racing game here is Road Trip Adventure. That's another one I wanted to grab. It's got a load of different mini games in it. It looks like a lot of fun. It's got like a precursor to Rocket League, it looks like. A soccer car game in there. You can see up. You can see that up there. Looks pretty cool. And that is complete as well. And another one here, a Rockstar game, one of the kind of lesser known ones. Like not your Grand Theft Autos. Anything like that. It's State of Emergency. It looks kind of fun. Looks like a big kind of riot kind of game. Over the top kind of action. And this one actually isn't complete as well, unfortunately, but that's fine. Happy to add it into the collection. Then this is the one that I really wanted to get in this bundle. This is why I went after the bundle. And it's a game that used the cover mechanic before it became really popular with the Gears of War games. I remember seeing this in magazines and videos, and it looked amazing. So I really want to give it a go. It's a Namco game, and it's Kill Switch. I think this game looks really cool. I remember watching videos of it, and I thought it looked really fun. And that one is nice and complete as well. So those are my 6 PS2 games I got for £10. And then I got another 5 games for the PS1. So again, there was 3 of them that I wanted, and then 2 that were just in the bundle anyway. So just a wee bit of story about one of the games in the bundle. My friend Duncan sent me a little card through the post. He sent me a wee drawing of Sonic, which is really nice of him. I think he got a wee bit bored during lockdown. And then inside it just simply says, "Ready to rumble." He's been pestering me to get this game since I started doing my channel. He said you have to get Ready to Rumble. It's one of his favourite games of all time. And I have eventually got Ready to Rumble. It's on the PS1. And I still think it's a really cool game, even on the PS1. The Dreamcast version is a lot better, but to get it in this little bundle was pretty cool. And I saw Betty Hord Clinic, he was doing some videos of Ready to Rumble around about Christmas time, and it's nice and complete in there as well, the book. And the case is in quite good condition as well. The 2 games that I wasn't too fussed about was NBA Basketball 2000 and then Jimmy White's 2 Cue Ball. It's an Archer McLean game as well, so like I think he did like a lot of the kind of puzzle games. Mercury, I think, on the PSP. I don't know who Archer McLean is, but yeah, nice and complete as well. Magazine. So it's the manual. Yeah. And this one here, I really enjoy playing this one with my brothers actually. It's a 3D fighting game, and we are big comic books fans, like we've said before. And it was X-Men Mutant Academy. I remember really enjoying this game. I thought the graphics were really good back in the day. And these PS1 cases are really good condition, you know, they're not chipped or anything, not falling apart. So we've got the manual and the game in there as well. And then we got an absolute classic football game. Back in the day, this was the only football game to play really. I loved it. So arcadey. Preferred it to the FIFAs back in the day. It's International Superstar Soccer Pro. Got it on the N64 I think, but I think it's the 98 version I've got on the N64. But brilliant game that as well. So those are my 5 PlayStation 1 games I've got. And then I managed to get a couple of trades, so I got 2 trades from 2 fellow tubers. So the first trade I did was with Carl's Room 70, and he picked up a game that he already had, so he wanted to see if anyone wanted to trade it, and I was quite happy to trade with him. And I won't mention what I traded with him for it, but I was really excited to get it because I've always wanted to play this game, and a lot of people rave about it as well. It's Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. Such a love letter to Sega. You know, you've got loads of different characters in there, loads of characters to unlock and levels and the music. It just looks really fun, so I'm looking forward to giving that a good bash. And the next trade I did was with, so let's sort these out a wee bit, was with Feed Me Chicken. Before the whole feud was happening, we got this deal done, and he was a pleasure to deal with. He was a nice guy. So the first game that I got from him was Metal Gear Acid on the PSP, and I remember playing this. It's not your typical Metal Gear game. It's got card battles. It's a card based game. It's kind of weird, but I still enjoyed it. Nice and complete. Reversal kind of inside artwork in there. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story, but yeah, it's not your typical Metal Gear Solid game, and it's an American version of it. But it's fine because the PSP is region free, so happy to add Metal Gear Acid. And the other one I got off of them was Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. So I've heard good things about this as well. It looks really cool in the back. Kind of like a Tomb Raider kind of game. I've heard people saying it's kind of like a precursor to the Uncharted games, more in that kind of style rather than a Tomb Raider style game. But nice and complete. And I like that instruction manual there as well. I like it when you get instruction manuals that are kind of, let me show you. I like it when you get instruction manuals that are kind of unique and different, and you know, this looks like a little journal. Inside the handwritten notes and things like that. That could be another video for another day. The lost art of instruction manuals. I mean, this instruction manual is brilliant. It's just so cool. It's not your typical kind of printed out kind of silly manuals. This has really got a lot of heart and artwork put in there. Then he also sent me, so I did a trade 2 games and he gave me them 2 games. He also sent me Burnout Legends. He sent that as a wee freebie. So I've got the game in there. And then he sent me 3 empty cases as well. So you can't have enough empty cases of PSP games. I think I've got like 12 PSP games sitting around, so at least I've got some cases to split them into. And then actually, here. So this, I got this. It was I think it was £4 on eBay, free post and packaging, and it's the only way that I'll ever play this game. I think it's slightly out of my price range, and it's only the demo disc. But from what I understand, maybe somebody can correct me. From what I understand, the demo disc is the entirety of the first disc of the game. I'm not sure if that's true. Maybe someone can correct me on that. But it's Panzer Dragoon Saga. So I got the demo of kind of Panzer Dragoon Saga, and I was playing this for a little while, and I was loving it, absolutely loving it. But I just couldn't bring myself to play anymore because I know it'll end, and that's the sad thing. I know it's going to end, and I'm going to want more to play it more, and it's like a £300 to £400 game to get, and I can't justify getting that, to be honest, unless I got a wee windfall of money. But I really want to play Panzer Dragoon Saga one day. Maybe I'll get the whole thing. So I'll just chuck it back into the Saturn there. And then the last pickup I got was from my little cousin. He asked me if I wanted a bunch of games because he was done with them, or he just didn't play them anymore. And yeah, cracking games, absolutely cracking games. I need to get them some money across because I can't take these for nothing. I think that these games are really, really good. The first one's a PS3 game, and it's a classic HD trilogy, and games I haven't played before, so I'm looking forward to eventually playing these. It's the Prince of Persia HD trilogy, and then they gave me 5 PlayStation 4 games. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm so chuffed. The first one, like I said, about Assassin's Creed. I'm late to the Assassin's Creed party. I think, looking back throughout the Assassin's Creed, I think Origins looks really, really good. But I've heard that the Ezio collection, so this is one we've got here, the Assassin's Creed Ezio collection. I've heard that this game is really good, and I've heard that the Ezio storyline is the best storyline. So that's a lot of gaming right there to play. Black Flag was a big game. Valhalla at the moment is massive. I think once I'm finished with Valhalla, I'm going to have a little break from Assassin's Creed, but that's cool to have there. And the next one here is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. I've been considering playing this for a while. I've seen it going on sale in the store and things, and I think we want to play it, like myself and my brother. My little cousin's got this as well. He's got it digitally, and then he got the game. I don't know why he did that, but he got the game as well, so he handed it over to me. So I think yeah, it was pretty cool to play on multiplayer online with a couple of friends. The next one is Rise of the Tomb Raider, the 20th year anniversary, 20-year celebration, sorry. Brilliant game. The rebooted Tomb Raider games I thought were really good, and I've only played the first one, the first Tomb Raider reboot, so I'm happy to add this one as well. I'll eventually get into that one. And then this game here, I absolutely love this game, and it kind of split opinions, because it is quite an unfinished game actually, for all intents and purposes. The end of it just felt like there was meant to be more, but I loved it. The main thing I love about this game is I think the storytelling is really good, and I think the game mechanics are second to none. The game just feels good and it works, and everything clicks into place. It's Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. Absolutely love it. But yeah, I think it did split the opinion, but it's all complete. I mean, it's got the game, it's got the big map, which I've already got one of these, it's up in the door, and it's got the leaflets in there as well. It's day 1 edition, so it's got everything in, all the naff in there as well. That's cool to have. And then this one here is a RPG that I sunk hundreds of hours into back in the PS2, and I also got the big thick strategy guide for it as well afterwards, because I wanted to tick everything off, and that could be a thing I might do as well at some point in the future, is go through this and try and get platinum on this. And it's Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. I absolutely loved this game. I thought it was phenomenal. It really went back to the kind of good. It really reminded me of like the good times of Final Fantasy, like 7, 8, 9. I didn't like 10 too much. I don't think it's a bad game. It didn't click with me so much. But 12 definitely went back to the kind of the feel good factor for me for the Final Fantasy games. I love Final Fantasy 12. And that is all my pickups for January. So yeah, I didn't think I was going to do quite so well for January. I think I've done reasonably good. The Xbox 360 bundle was such a nice wee surprise to get all of that for nothing. And she didn't want anything, she wouldn't take anything. And then my little cousin giving me those PS4 games and PS3 game. The trades are done, so thank you Feed Me Chicken, and thank you Calgren70. And yeah, that's another pickups for this month. Thanks again for watching. Cheers.